Frightening moments for two schools today, locked down because of safety threats. This morning, Hopkinsville police rushed to Martin Luther King Elementary School for an active shooter call. Fortunately, after several hours sweeping the building, they found no threat. And after all students were accounted for, some parents opted to pick up their kids early.
Well, here at Nashville, parents were also on edge after a threat. Two metro schools went on lockdown, texting parents that something was happening at those schools. Kelsey Gibbs was following this story throughout the day, and it got bigger throughout the day. Kelsey, you spoke to a parent and a student, and this was a very scary situation.
I can't imagine what they were going through at this time, but we spoke with 12-year-old Sophie Powell, and she said she was inside the school. She was texting her mom from her Apple Watch that something was happening inside the school this morning. Now, MLK Magnet High School was placed on lockdown along with another metro school when that threat call came in. MNPD detectives are working closely with the FBI in the investigation of several of these threats to Nashville entities since last Thursday. We know SWAT officers entered the school and did a sweep in every classroom. Police say the threat was phoned in. The investigation so far indicates the likelihood that these specific telephone threats are originating from outside Tennessee. Sophie says they were in the middle of playing a volleyball game when the lockdown announcement came down. She initially thought this was a drill.
I never heard gunshots, which was really good, I guess, but I didn't know if somebody else had weapons. And after a while, they said around the announcements that it was okay and it was a hoax, and that made me really glad. But I was kind of mad and frustrated. Why would you want to scare kids?
Now, again, this is not the only threat to Nashville this week. MNPD detectives are again working closely with the FBI on investigation of unfounded threats across the city. Several places like the Nashville International Airport, a police precinct, the Hard Rock Cafe in downtown, the AT&T building downtown, and again, these two metro schools, Carrie.
We're so glad they're okay, and this was just hoaxes, but still, that trauma is real.
Absolutely.
They had every right to be scared there. Thank you very much for that report. Now, when that person is found, if they are a Tennessee student, they will face more serious consequences than in years past. A new law that passed earlier this year and was later signed by Governor Bill Lee says that a student that threatens mass violence at a school or a school activity will be expelled for no less than 1 year as part of a zero tolerance policy. Other zero tolerance policy offenses include bringing a weapon or drugs on school property.